And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. A Texas judge's new ruling is being considered a setback in preventing HIV. According to that new mandate, employers would not be required to provide coverage for PrEP drugs, which prevents the spread of HIV. Studies show the drug is up to 99% effective in preventing the virus. My next guest says this ruling could present new medical challenges.
So, Austin, when you hear the judge's ruling about HIV infection prevention drugs out there, your thoughts on this ruling specifically?
Well, I'm very disappointed by the ruling, in all honesty. For the LGBTQ plus community, first and foremost, they are going to be the ones that suffer most because of this ruling, should it actually go into effect and stay into effect. However, what I'm more afraid of is really for our population in general, as this really opens the door for other challenges to other mandates that are part of the Affordable Care Act. Right now, it's a challenge to PrEP, but tomorrow it could be a challenge to mammograms or to colorectal screenings or to free vaccinations. This really implies that employers have broad discretion in terms of what care they can and do not have to provide for their employees. And so I find it really disturbing and really alarming, but I'm hopeful that this ruling will be appealed and ultimately overturned.
Now, do you think you will have more Christian-based or Christian-owned companies that will challenge this and say no to PrEP as a HIV preventative drug?
I do. This certainly was brought about by a very conservative person. They were the mastermind behind Senate Bill 8, the restrictive abortion bill here in Texas. And certainly there are religious factors at play for the challenge of abortion care in the state, as well as this HIV ruling. So I don't think it's going to be surprising when we see more and more religious groups come out against this, right? Come out against providing PrEP and HIV care. But the thing to really know is that the argument here that they're using is that providing HIV PrEP medications somehow endorses or co-signs or promotes homosexual behavior. But what we really have to look at is that HIV does not exclusively affect people in the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, just in 2020, 1 in 5 new infections of HIV in the United States were in women. And the majority of those cases were due to heterosexual sexual contact. So to take away this medication from all members of society is going to do grave harm. I mean, here in Harris County, we are the epicenter for new HIV infections in Texas. And we are trying to do what we can to curb new infections and to decrease those. But to take away HIV PrEP medications for all people is going to have bad impacts on the entire population, not just LGBTQ members.
All right. Austin, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. We appreciate your time tonight, sir.